Oh man, this sucks. This sucks, man. Just sucks because there's no win in this game. There's no win. If I win, if I actually get a win in this game, it's everyone's gonna be like, well, of course you won. You're the runner-up last season. You're against Clad's meme team. Of course you're gonna win. But if I lose this game, then it's gonna be Nerf struggling. Can't beat a dog team. So I think the Suicune's coming. I think the Umbreon's coming. I think the Mew is definitely coming. I'm expecting that Clad's going to have a very bulky team. That's what I'm expecting. I kind of expect that he's going to try and stall me out. He said he wasn't going to, but I think he will. I think his team kind of right now, without the Arcanine, functions as a very good stall team. So just waiting for him to accept. Guess I can go over my team while we're waiting. So I'm bringing Chestnut, Florges, Crobat, Magnezone, Feraligatr, and Houndoom. The plan for this match is to get Magnezone in against the Suicune. Suicune has to come. It's the only thing he has to legitimately wall my Feraligatr and get some big hits off with a Choice Specs analytic, either Thunderbolt or Flash Cannon. And if he doesn't bring the Zygarde 10%, which I think he has to, but if that goes down or he doesn't bring it, then I can freely get off Choice Specs analytic boosted Thunderbolts, and he has no switching for that. Alternatively, I'm bringing a Houndoom set. What is the counter this play? I think the counter this play is if I can find out that the Terrakion is not Scarfed, or he doesn't bring the Zygarde, or I take the Zygarde out, I can get Sunny Day up, and I can get the Sunny Day up on his Umbreon, his Suicune, and his Mega Audino, and then I pretty much just sweep after that. Solar Beam takes out Suicune. I think he has to bring Suicune max defense, so if he doesn't have special defense stats, I have like a 70% chance to OHKO. I take the Terrakion guaranteed with a Sun-boosted Solar Beam. Fire Blast pretty much takes out everybody else. So I can potentially sweep with either Feraligatr or Houndoom in this matchup. Magnezone helps deal with the Suicune. I'm bringing a kind of semi-bulky, semi-hard-hitting Crobat, Brave Bird, Super Fang, Toxic Roost. Brave Bird hits most of his team pretty hard. He doesn't have a switch in. Never mind, we're in the game. Okay, so what does he bring here? He brings the Audino, Terrakion, Suicune. I'm just going to take some notes here. Brings the Terrakion, Suicune. He doesn't bring the Umbreon. Well, that's interesting. Should have brought the Latios then. Audino. He brings the Mew. He brings the Type Null. Terrakion, Suicune, Audino, Mew, Type Null. What am I missing here? And he brings the Silvally. That's weird. I was not expecting that. I thought he was going to switch a Silvally for Umbreon. I'm really surprised that it's not here. So, no Umbreon means that he has... Can we see what Umbreon on there? No, we can't. So, my thought was I was going to lead Crobat just because I outspeed his entire team. The only thing that he doesn't have Zygarde either. Who did he bring instead of Zygarde? Oh, I guess Type Null. I'm really liking this matchup then because I thought, okay, so he has no Zygarde, so he has no Magnezone switch. That's interesting. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Crobat just because I don't have. What do I have to worry about with Crobat? Mew could be Scarfed. Scarf Psychic probably takes out Crobat. I don't think it's likely that he brings Scarf. He could go Terrakion with if it's Scarfed. It doesn't have to be Scarfed actually. I can't even touch it, so that would be a bad lead. Could I go Houndoom? Is there anything that he would go that would be a problem for Houndoom? Suicune maybe, but I could get the Sun up, and he can't really do anything to me. Although he could go for Toxic. Let's go with Crobat. I think it's a good lead. I think that's the Crobat I have good switch-ins to pretty much anything. All his physical attackers, the Solvalley is rough because I don't know what it could be. But his Tracheon can't really touch my Chestnut. So he goes Tracheon. So I think I have to go Chestnut here. I'm just going to do a calc here just to look at this potential Tracheon. Yeah, if he's like a choice band set, he's only going to be in a max of 57% to my Chestnut. I think he gets Aerial Ace, but I think that does less. Although if I know he's choice band, so I'm just going to go into... I can't risk the Scarf. I can't just go for... I don't have Unicorn anyway, so I'm just going to go into Chestnut. Chestnut's a pretty safe play. I don't think he can do anything to me. Yeah, I'm just going to go Chestnut. Let's go for Stone Edge. That does very little damage, 14.8. So he's not banned. He could be Scarfed. So he's probably Scarfed. I don't see any item on him. I kind of feel like he has to bring something Scarfed because my team's so much faster than his. Cloud's team's kind of slow. So I'm just going to make a note of that. I think he's Scarfed. And he has Stone Edge. So Stone Edge, I think he's Scarfed right now. So he didn't bring Umbreon, so his only cleric on the team is Audino. I think it's pretty likely that he goes into Mew here. He could, yeah, I think he goes Mew here. I don't think I lose anything by going for Toxic. I will get Toxic as well if he goes Mew with Synchronize. I could go Leech Seed instead. But I don't really care that much. I'm going to go for Toxic because I have Florges to handle that. So we'll get Toxic here too. That's fine. So, yeah, we know he has Synchronized, the only ability he can have. I can quite safely... not really. I don't know what this thing has. He's a physical set. He could potentially really hurt Florges. Florges is kind of my wall for this until I figure out what the fuck it has, because it can have anything. We're just going to go Florges. I don't know. I guess he goes for Heal Belt here. I could go for Heal Belt as well, but anticipating the Heal Belt, I could go into Magnezone, which is what I want to go into, because, again, he has nothing to take. I can freely Volt Switch because he has nothing on his team to take that. So if he has Audino, I'm pretty sure he gets Flamethrower. Which would... so Dazzling doesn't have to do anything. If he has Flamethrower... Flamethrower will do a fair amount. That will be faster, though. Actually, I know it won't, because I think it's worth it. I think he's going to go for Heal Bell. I think he has to. I'm fine with Chestnut being Toxic for now. Yeah, that's fine. So, he has Heal Bell. He's down to 7 now. I kind of anticipate a battle where we might go down to all 0 Heal Bells. Volt Switch will do a lot to him because I've bred this with 0 speed IV, so I'm going to be slower than him unless he also has 0 speed IV. So a Volt Switch will do a lot. A Volt Switch does like potentially 58% of this thing, depending on his investment. So I don't think he's staying. He can't stay and take a Flash Cannon. So I'm just going to go for Volt Switch. I think the Mew's going to come back out. I'll type null. Okay, so that did a lot. So type null I did with my Magnezone. I was slower than him. Volt Switch did 49.7. Yeah, so he's probably just max health, I guess. So I'm just write that down. Okay, So I can quite freely... Well, what am I going to go into here? Because I could probably just go back and Chestnut. Chestnut can go for Drain Punch, get some health back. I could go for another Toxic, which is nice. Yeah, let's go Chestnut, because I can just keep Toxicing, man. I don't really care. Like, I'm losing a little bit of health, but... What would he have to deal with me? Let's just go here for a second. So he gets Aerial Ace, but he's not going to hit me that hard. I'm just going to go for Toxic again. If he wants to... So he's going to stay in. That's pretty sweet. Ah, he brings a rest set. That sucks. So I don't know if he's going to want to take... He only knows I have Toxic right now. I could go for a big hit with the Drain Punch. That's a possibility. Do you Sleep Talk? Does he stay in here? I don't think he'll expect me to go for another Toxic. Like, I could Toxic something else. I kind of want to keep Chestnut healthy just because of the... Could I go Houndoom here? I think he's going to go Mew again here. Because I don't think he'll expect me to Toxic. I think he'll expect probably a fighting move here. Man, should I just have attacked? Would Drain Punch have knocked him out? No, probably not. It would have done a lot, but it wouldn't have knocked him out. I'm going to go Houndoom. This might be risky here. Does he go Mew? Go Mew. Yes. So I don't really want to go for Dark Pulse because I risk giving the Terrakion a +1, and I expect that it's Scarfed, which would be bad. I imagine that we would just kill the Mew here. Let me just write down that type null has rest, because that's important to remember. That's very important to remember. Oh, I hate Mew. I hate it. I have no idea what it's going to bring. Energy Mega. I don't knock it out with Dark Pulse, so I kind of risk getting hit by something. If I know he's going to go into, then what's my play? I think I go back into Chestnut. Like, I don't really want to, but let's go for Fire Blast. It's going to do a lot to him. I don't really need Chestnut. I mean, if Terrakion's out of the way, do I just win? Maybe this is risky. I'm going to go for it. I think he has to switch. So if we get a burn here, that'd be sweet. Does it burn? I don't remember if it burns or not. 10% chance. So yeah, I can go back into Chestnut. Yeah, that's my play. That's my switch into this thing every time. I mean, he knows that's to switch it, man. He can't do anything to me with Stone Edge. Alternatively, I could go into... he wouldn't Earthquake, because Earthquake doesn't do anything to my team outside of Houndoom. I could go into Magnezone. I just don't know yet 100% if he's Scarfed, which would be bad. So I'm just going to go back into... actually, that... He should be expecting me to go into that. He should be expecting that. So if I go Chestnut, what's his move? Did you go back into Mew? Should I go into Magnezone here? That's really risky. Let's just go Chestnut. But I think he should be expecting me to go Chestnut here, so either he has the Aerial Ace to put some hurt on, but again, a Scarfed Aerial Ace shouldn't do too much. So just a decent amount. I don't know if he'd stay in here. Would he just go for another one? I kind of wonder if he would. I kind of need this Toxic off. I kind of want to go for Drain Punch, because if he stays in here and goes for another close combat, I knock him out. And then Houndoom actually just sweeps then. I'm going to go for Drain Punch. Damn it. This should still do a decent amount. No, maybe not. So I'm at 50%. What does this thing have? I kind of want to go into Crobat here so I can get off a guaranteed toxic. That'd be really nice. Let's go into Flirges because I can potentially get this toxic off of Chestnut. So that's kind of concerning. I don't know what this thing wants to go for. A setup Mew is really, really scary. Because if you start setting up my Houndoom's Dark Pulse is not going to do much. And he doesn't need to get up very many. I could just go for Moonblast. So I know he doesn't have, I know that he doesn't have leftover. Let's go for Heal Bell, or sorry, Moonblast. Yeah, that's good. So he just supports it, I guess. He has Taunt. That's pretty solid damage. So Mew has Taunt. Have you seen anything else on anyone? Audino, I don't think. Solali, I don't think. We've seen Close Combat on Terrakion. I don't think anything else really. So does he have any switch in here to Moonblast? Does he have anything that wants to take Moonblast? I don't think so. He's got to have some form of recovery, right? Yeah. I kind of can just I'm doing more than a third with these Moonblasts, so I should be calculating that. Oh, I don't have a set in here. Hold on. This is not working for some reason. So for my set, I should be doing a little bit more than, so is he not max health? I'm doing 34, 35. So yeah, he doesn't have max health. Does he have any health? No, he could have no health investment. What? I'm just gonna keep Moonblasting because, so he brings a Steel Savali. Okay, so that's actually like good for my team. So he gets Flash Cannon Iron Heads, that's a problem. Does he just... Is there a reason I wouldn't go for... Does he just... I kind of want to get Heal Bell off here. I don't know if he would kill me or not. A Steel type Savali. So this is if he's a special set. If he's a special set, he's not going to do much to me at all. But what if he was a physical set? If he was like adamant with Iron Head, what would that do? Do a lot. I'm gonna go for Heal Bell. I don't think Savali's that important in this, or sorry, Florges is that important in this game. It doesn't really wall much on his team now. Like, he doesn't have the Umbreon, which Florges would do really well against, and he doesn't have the Zygarde for me to wall with Dragon Immunity. Okay, so that's good. He has, yeah, we still only know that he has Heal Bell, that's it. I'd love to get Chestnut some health back. Let's go into Crobat here, just because if he goes for a Dazzling Gleam or something like that, I'm not going to really care. So I think he has to switch here. He could be expecting a Poison move. I kind of want to just Poison. He can very easily go into his Mew. He can go into Suicune. He has a lot of walls here. I expect him to switch. I don't think he'll stay in. That's his second Heal Bell now. So I'm going to go for Toxic. This is a guaranteed hit because I'm Poison. So basically Parting Shot on Savali. That was expected, I guess. Yeah, I don't understand what his Mew set is. Based on the calcs I'm running, he has no health investment and no special defense. So I don't know what Mew set he would have. Because he's running Taunt. He's running Taunt and he's Soft Boiled, so that's like a support set. I don't know if he's just running a lot of speed. So I don't know what this thing wants to go for. It could go for a... Let's just see if I don't think it can, but... with Eviolite, I probably can't do anything. Yeah, even without... If he just runs max health, which is that what I thought he was? Yeah, max health. Brave Bird's not doing much. I would need to get off 2 Super Fangs, and then... I would love for him to go to sleep right now. If he rested right now, that'd be sweet. But I don't think he will. Do I lose anything for... What could this thing possibly hit me with? Does he get, like, Rock? No, I don't really see much. Thunder Wave. I guess he could T-Wave me. That's it. I'm going to go for a Super Fang. Let's get some, like, big damage off here. That's pretty sweet damage. So he could... I think he... Did I just put him in range to kill him? No. Damn. So I think he goes to sleep here. I think he goes to sleep, and... if Terrakions just gone, man. If Terrakion's gone, I sweep. I need a Suicune out of here, too. Because he's held on Suicune for so long, I think he might be bringing a setup Suicune, which I kind of need Crobat around for then. Yeah, I expect him to... Okay, if he's going to go for rest, I'm just going to go into Magnezone. He has to rest here, I think. Yeah, so I can get another big... I can get a big hit off on something. And because he's sleeping right now... Let's just write down punishment, too. I think I can just go for Thunderbolt. And that'll do a ton of damage. It's his type null, Thunderbolt. No, didn't I already hit him? Didn't I already hit him with Thunderbolt? Or Volt Switch? Volt Switch, that wasn't a crit. My Volt Switch did... What? Did 49.7. Okay, something's not right here then. Does he not have any health? Well, if that's not much my Volt Switch did, Thunderbolt should kill. So I'm going to go for Thunderbolt. Because it's do... I don't understand. Oh. So I didn't get an analytic boost? So he's running a really slow set. Is that the max roll I can get here? Yeah, this is calculating with an analytic, not getting an analytic boost. I just want to see if I can kill him here. Something's not adding up here. I'm just gonna go for another Thunderbolt. Oh, kill him. He stays asleep. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Okay, that's not a big deal. So I can just kill him here. I have no reason not to go for another Thunderbolt, so we'll just go for this and I expect he'll leave it in. Yeah, sweet. So Manny's gonna get rid of the type null. So I expect a close combat's going to come here. I think my better switch in might actually be into Florges, because again, I don't really need it as much. Chestnut's still really nice in this match. If he goes for the wrong move, I can hit him really hard with a Drain Punch. Toxic's still really nice for the Suicune, the Mew. So I think I could probably go Florges. I actually am running a little bit of investment, or defense investment, so I should be able to take this okay. If he goes for close combat, he does very little. If he goes for Stone Edge, he does maybe about 55%. So I'm going to go Florges, expecting the close combat. He goes for Stealth Rocks, okay. So we got Rocks. I don't really care. It's a little bit annoying for my potential Houndoom sweep. Yeah, it looks like Houndoom is my win con here. I need to keep him healthy, and I just need to get rid of Terrakion. Terrakion dead, and I sweep. So I don't think he has anything. I mean, he can bring the Mew in again, I guess, which would be annoying. I'm just going to defog, because he has to switch here. I'm telling you, man, like, anyone playing me, don't bring hazards, man. I have 5 defoggers. Don't even bother bringing hazards. It's not gonna go well for you. So he used Parting Shot last time. I stayed in. Do I just stay in and hit him again? He's Steel type. Like, the Parting Shot's so obvious. I'm gonna go for a Synthesis, expecting him to attack me this time, and I'm gonna soak some damage. So he just goes for Parting Shot again. So, I don't know, I guess he's expecting, I don't know, maybe he thinks he hits harder than he does because I am running some extra defense here. So that's kind of unfortunate, but Heal Bell. What did we do last time this thing came in? Did I just go into, yeah, I think I just went Crobat. I think I kind of like that again. Although, last time he went for Heal Bell because his type Null was asleep. He doesn't have a reason to go for that now. If he has Psychic on this thing, that's going to really suck for my... Would he run Psychic? He probably has Heal Bell, Wish, Protect. I don't think he's going to have coverage for Crobat. I don't think he can afford it. He goes for the Wish. If I go for Super Fang right now, it's not going to mean anything. But I go for Toxic. Yeah, let's just Toxic. He's going to get something really healthy again, so there's no point in going for Super Fang. And that's actually really sweet, because now we can start whittling this thing down. Or at least force him to have to go for yet another. And I'm just going to go Florges again, because he got Rocks up last time. I don't care if he goes for close combat. If he goes for close combat, I can just hard switch back into Crobat and Super Fang something or Toxic something. But yeah, I expected this type of game to come. He has a lot of bulk. Savali's probably pretty bulky based on how he's using it. Audinos probably really bulky. It's very support. Mew doesn't seem to be unless I'm calculating something wrong. He obviously has a Suicune. Type Null is super bulky. So, yeah. Sorry, guys, for the long game, because I think this is going to go for a while. Ugh. It's going to be a long recording, man. I hope the file's not too insanely big. But I think we're in pretty good shape because, yeah, our win con is still like looking really strong. I just have to get rid of this Terrakion. That might be a bit of a challenge. I still can't set up with Feraligatr because his Suicune's there, and I expect that he's going to have a max defense Suicune. And I calculated before, the hardest thing I can hit it with is a Crunch. And if he brings in max defense, I think Crunch without any boost does like a max of 24% or something like that. That's like a +1 Sheer Force boosted, Life Orb boosted Crunch. So... I need the Suicune gone for Froggy to sweep, and I need the Terrakion gone for Houndoom to sweep. And it looks to me right now like the Houndoom sweep's more likely. If I can just get rid of this damn Terrakion. Because, I mean, there's a chance he might not be Scarfed, but it just seems really unlikely right now. He can't be Zmon. It's not one of his Zmon users. We know he's not banded. What does he go for here? He goes for Toxic. So we've seen his full moveset now. So, yeah, I really want to go into Houndoom, man. I really want to go into Houndoom and try and set up, but Stone Edge probably knocks me out. And if I go for the Sunny Day, I just start losing health too. So, if we just look at Terrakion here, let's just look. Stone Edge, it's got to knock me out. Yeah, it knocks me out. I'll close combat too, I forgot. That's super effective as well, so. Yeah, I just go for Heal Bell. I don't really care. He goes back into his Savali. Again, I don't really want him to get... I mean, based on how he's using this thing, I think I can just go in Crobat. I don't really want to take... I've stayed in twice now. I think there's a chance he could just attack me. And he does that time, so that does a decent amount of damage. So that did 43%. So he has the Iron Head, so he's physical. Iron Head to 43.4. So I expect Jolly, probably. Jolly max speed. So he's got the Iron Head. And I assume he's Jolly max attack. That's my current best assumption. So I'm just going to Roost. I have no reason not to. He can go for an Iron Head again if he wants. So he's just going to Parting Shot. It's probably a safe play. Could have got some big damage off on him, but... So I'm fine with that. He's just going to keep wearing himself down. He could go for Stone Edge here. I've gone Flirters twice now, so this could be a nice opportunity to go into my Chestnut, because I can get some health back. I think he's going for Stone Edge or Rocks. So that's what I expect him to play. I don't think he'll go for Close Combat. Yeah, so I should take that pretty well. And so my play here is definitely, I have to keep assuming that he's Scarfed, so I'm just going to Leaf Seed. Hopefully this hits. I really hope it hits. Hit. Nice. And then because he's Soft Boiled, he can taunt me right now. Do I care about that? Can I just go for a Spiky Shield? I want to get some health back. Yeah, I'm a Spiky Shield. Oh, nice play. So I'm looking decently healthy now. I think he's going to go for Wish here. Just going to back and Crobat. I'm just burning through these. Sorry, Heal Bell. He's going to Heal Bell. He's down to 5, so he's almost half down. So I'm just Toxic again. I don't really care. He can go for whatever he wants. Wish. Doesn't matter. Does he pass that into something? He probably does. I should probably go for second Toxic. Yeah, let's go for that. He's going to switch. Yeah. Let's just keep burning these. This is going to be a long game, but we're just going to keep burning through these Heal Bells. He's running out. And as soon as he does run out, he just loses all of his walls. Could go for Close Combat here, or Rocks. I think Rocks are probably his better play. I'm going to go for Forges this time. I don't think he'll go for Close Combat. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. What would I do to the Audinos Toxic right now? Could I kill it if it comes in? I don't think I'll do very much to it, because I wasn't doing very much to the... yeah, I wasn't doing that much to... So if he switches in right now, he'll take one turn. Could I kill it? Our Moonblasts are doing about 25%, a quarter. So he comes in, he takes 6% down to 70, I do another quarter, he comes, no. Yeah, let's just go for Heal Bell. If he goes into, he goes into Savali, okay. So we still have, how many heals was we still have? So we have 5 heals. He has 5 heals. He needs them more than we do because we have so many. We have 2 toxic users in Chestnut and Crobat, so he needs them more than we do. We've seen Parting Shot and Iron Head. Could I go into Magnezone here? If he goes for an Iron Head, that's actually... Well, I don't really know what else he has, though, so that's the problem. If he goes for Iron Head, though, it'd be really nice to go into Houndoom. I think I'm going to Moonblast. I think he goes for Parting Shot here. It's been giving him some decent momentum. Although he does go for that, it's better to go for it. Crobat's a safe play. Crobat's a safe play. He's already shown that he can't knock me out. Yeah, I don't really care. If he goes for Audino, I just Toxic it again. Or I can Super Fang it. Ugh. It's going to be a long game. 40 turns in and only 1 Mon's down. Yeah, I just need to get rid of the Terrakion, and I think as soon as his Audino's out of Heal Bells, his Terrakion's dead, because I've just shown, I've toxed it a couple times now, and I can just keep doing that. Taunt, Soft-Boiled, what is his other move? Is he a pure... Would he carry Psychic? Because I have a lot of Psychic resistance. I have a lot of Psychic resistance on my team. I don't think he's going to have it. It is super risky for me. I would love to just Toxic this thing. I think he has to go for... Actually, I'm kind of low on... I'm not low on Toxic, but... Taunt, Soft-Boiled. I think he's going to Soft-Boil here. Super Fang wouldn't be a bad play. We have the coverage to hit Magnezone. I don't know. I kind of feel like I need to keep this around for the Suicune, though. Let's go for Toxic. He can't Toxic us back. He goes for Thunderbolts. Okay, that hurt. So we've seen 3 of his moves now. I wonder if did he actually expect us to stay in there? That was a bold stand on my part. I don't know if he expected that. So let's find out some more about his set now, because that's the first time he's attacked us. So we can find some things out. So he hit us with Thunderbolt. Against our Crobat, and it did 72.7. It was not a crit. So yeah, again, unless I'm calculating something wrong, and I might be because I've got some weird numbers, he's max attack modest. So if I went for a Roost right now, if I take away my flying, what does that do? It's about 30%. So Roost seems like a good play here. I'm just going to write down, I'm just going to note that I think he's max special attack. And we're just going to Roost off this damage because, yeah, that's fine. So I'm Fast Insting, so I can Toxic it. We're back up to full. Yeah, we're just going to Toxic. No, I'm not even thinking about it. I don't want this thing to set it up. If it does try to set up, it's Toxic now. So if he starts going for Calm Minds, doesn't matter. No burn, that's sweet. We can go for a big hit here with Super Fang. Again, if this thing's gone, for Alligator Sweeps. So I'm not opposed to going for Super Fang. I don't really want to take the damage, though. What would he have in that? Can I just go into Chestnut? Chestnut probably threatens that out pretty well. Suicune. Again, if he's a defense set, which I think he is, I think he has to run max defense. Well, let's actually calc that. I scalded 33.4. So if he's, yeah, if he has no attack investment, that might have been a max roll right there. So he has Scald. Let's write that down. Scald, probably no attack investment. No special attack. He's probably max health, max defense. So what does he do against a Chestnut? Ooh, Ice Beam can do a lot. Would he go for the Ice Beam? If he had the Ice Beam, I assume he would have gone for it, because I don't think he has the Ice Beam. What does Magnezone take from this? Probably not much at all, unless he's packing like a Hidden Powers ground, which I don't think he would. Scald's doing about a quarter, so let's go into Magnezone here. I can take a hit. Okay, so that's fine. Can I just go for Flash Cannon here? Because that'll get rid of this annoying thing. Yeah, Flash Cannon does a ton of damage. With the Suicune 2, it's a little hurt. Not much at all. The only problem is Suicune takes this really well. He's seen Volt Switch, Thunderbolt. He's got to know I have a Flash Cannon. It just does so well against this team. Flash Cannon does decent, man. It does with 30%. And that because he's toxic, I think he has to stay in, man. How much do I have toxic right now? Do I have his whole team toxic? I think he has to stay in. I'm just Flash Cannon. Damn. So he's going to lose some health here. So that's actually not bad, because his team's just getting whittled down, and he can't afford to go for a heal battle now where he dies. I didn't actually check if Thunderbolt kills, because I don't think it did. Yeah, I don't really know what set he is yet. As far as, have I hit him with anything yet? Or I just worn him down? I think it's Flash Cannon again. I hope he stays in. Just stay in. Let me kill you. Let me get you out of the way. Magnezone's been pretty big so far. So he's going to die here. There's no way he survives this. So this is pretty big. So he's gone. So Magnezone gets a second kill. So off to a pretty good start with Magnezone. So he goes into Mew. I think Mew probably just... What does Mew have again? It has Taunt, Soft Boiled, Thunderbolt. What's that music? Yeah. I think he's modest, did I say? I think I said max attack. Yeah. Thunderbolt, I'm going to resist that. It's not going to do much. Flash Cannon does a lot to this thing. Do I just go for it again like Suicune? Suicune's a problem. But I have counters now. He can't heal it now. So, and I don't think he's going to have Rest Talk set. So I don't know how scary it really is. I kind of want to go for a Flash Cannon. Does he have someone on here to kill me? I imagine it'd be Thunderbolt. I'm just going to go Flash Cannon again. Just softball. This can do a lot of damage. Did 83. Wow. Special defense is gone, so he's dead after this turn. So does he just try to attack me here? Yeah, I think I have a reason not to just Flashing again. I think he might just attack me here to get some damage off. Like, I'd love to keep this around for the Suicune again, just as a check, just in case. But yeah, I'm just gonna Flash Cannon. I mean, I could take it with the... Unfortunately, my floor just kind of... It walls things, but it doesn't really do much back, because I can only go for Moon Blasts. And he has Soft... He's got a lot of Soft Walls, though. I'm just gonna go for Flash Cannon. So he switches into Suicune. That's a little bit annoying. I need to Toxic this thing. I mean, that did a fair amount of damage. It did 30%. I don't know what the set is, though. That's a scary thing. I should have switched there. I don't really need Chestnut anymore. It doesn't really do much for me other than get some Toxics off. I don't want to risk this thing going for a sub. That would be scary. Because I don't think I can break it. I think I have Flash Cannon again to see what he wants to go for. So we're just going to do that. We're just going to go for one more Flash Cannon. This could be a mistake if he goes for Calm Mind. He has Scald. We only see Scald so far. I mean, it would be so risky of him to bring a mono attack type against my team because I have Mantine. So he is Toxic. I don't think he has that set. So that's pretty awesome. So we kill him, actually. We knock him out here because he's -1 now. So I'm just gonna write that down too. He's toxic. Yeah, I don't think he could have afforded to bring a mono water attack, a mono water set because I have man time with water absorb. So if he only had skull, I just wall that by switching it in. So I have no reason not to just keep going for flash cannons. This will still do decent. Wow. Jeez, this thing hits hard. Wow. What else does he have? Does he go for a parting shot here? Is he low enough? No, he's not quite low enough. I'm just gonna flash cannon again. I don't care. This will still do decent. This will knock with the Terrakion. It will bring Suicune down to probably one shot. Actually, it'll bring Suicune down low enough that I sweep the Feraligatr. So yeah, I don't think he has any answer for this right now. This is still gonna do a decent amount. So it's really close to knocking him out. Do I switch out or just keep attacking? I kind of just want to keep attacking. Yeah, I'm just going to flash cannon again. That's not doing much. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it again. I don't want to take a burn on Feraligatr, and I don't want to take a toxic on Feraligatr, so. Oh, he has the rest set. Are you fucking serious? Oh, that's annoying. So he has rest. Oh, man. And I'm down to 2 flash cannons. I wasn't really paying attention to that. He was pressure stalling me. So... well, what I could do is get Magnuson back and go for Thunder now. Or Thunderbolt, because he has, like, no switching for that. Do I go Houndoom here? Where do I go here? I'm gonna go Chestnut. Ah, that was a mistake. So he's Thunderbolt. I don't know if he has the Psychic or not. I think he soft-boiled here. I could go Houndoom because he won't Thunderbolt me. He just won't. I'm gonna go Houndoom here. If he's gonna hit me, he's gonna hit me with Psychic, and so we'll deny that here. He goes soft-boiled. That hurts his Terrakion, 81%. So Dark Pulse will knock him out. I don't think it'll do much to his Terrakion, though. No, I can't risk. I'm just going to go for Fire Blast him. If he wants to switch in the Terrakion, we're whittling it down. Just if we keep hitting it, if it just gets a burn, that'll be so sweet. Damn. So he's down to 50% now. So he's getting low. So I'm just going to go in Florges again. Florges is my... Can I go into... Chestnut's getting really healthy now. I think I can tank pretty much what he wants to go for. Is that my better play? Florges takes it better, but yeah, again, Florges doesn't really do anything back. Because he can just go Mew. Toxic off on from the Chestnut could be good. And I still have... Is that my play? Go Chestnut, go for Toxic? Yeah, let's get some Toxics off. Because he doesn't have his heal belt used anymore. I think it's my play. If he goes for a fighting move, I can go into Crobat and then do the same thing. Just get a Toxic off on something. We're just like slowly whittling him down. We just need this track on and we bring Houndoom in and we just click Sunny Day and we win. So Stone Edge, that's not going to do much at all. And yeah, I don't care. The Mew can come in all at once. I don't care if I get Toxic back. Can I go for Leech Seed first? I just don't know if he has the... I just don't know if he has... I'm going to go for Leech Seed because I think the Mew comes in. Yeah, that's sweet. Ah, damn. So Iron Head, what else does he have? Does he have anything to threaten me with? Let's Spiky Shield first. Let's see what he wants to go for. Probably Parting Shot. Yeah. So let's Leech Seed first. And Parting Shot's the left. Here's a lot. Because if Mew comes in, which I expect to come in, it'll get seeded. I can go Magnus Zone now. I can get Thunder off. Thunder will kill something. So he's gonna be. The only shitty thing would be if he has Sleep Talk. How many turns did he go for? He went for rest, and then he withdrew. So he hasn't had any sleep turns yet. So he has to get a turn off. Is he thinking about switching right now? It's kind of risky if he's thinking about that. I'm gonna go Magnus Zone. Chestnut's really healthy right now. He's at 90% again. I was debating a lot about bringing Toxic over Synthesis just to keep this thing healthy, but been working. Oh my god, this is a long game. So that's kind of unfortunate. I don't know what this thing has. I think the only move he has left. Do I have to keep this thing around? That's the thing. I really want to go for Thunderbolts. I just don't know what else he has. Because the Thunderbolt should do a lot. Especially if he's not invested. I have to imagine his Psychic is the second move. We didn't see an N on this thing though, have we? ZZ? Thunderbolt has a chance to kill him. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, damn it. Fuck. Well, that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna go into Houndoom. Do I dare go for Sunny Day right now? If I go for Sunny Day and he switches in, do I just kill it? So Magnus don't go down, that sucks. I thought he'd have Psychic, but that was a good ring. That was a good ring. So Fire Blast actually doesn't kill this thing. But Dark Pulse does. Does he go Terrakion again? Do I reveal the Sunny Day now? I'm whittling it down, man. That's the thing. Like, he doesn't have... It's not a counter for him anymore. Unless he's comfortable in keeping Suicune. That's the thing. Like, he could just... If he goes Suicune, he gets sweet. Do I just pull the trigger now? Or do I just keep whittling down? What's my best play here? How do I win this game? Do I just go for a Fire Blast? Because Fire Blast won't kill him. And it'll do nothing to the Suicune. Although if Suicune comes in, I just go for Sunny Day. Let's go for Fire Blast. If Suicune comes in, okay. So he hasn't kept that thing in yet. That's not going to do much. And I can go for Sunny Day. Because even if he has... Yeah, we're going to go for that. We're going to go for Sunny Day. Stay in. Stay in. Please stay in. Please stay in. Please stay in. Please stay in. Stay in and go for trying to get a turn of Sleep off. That's your play. I don't have Solar Beam. I don't have Solar Beam. Yes, he stays in. He stays in. Sweet. So I can go for Solar Beam now, and I kill something. Something dies. Pretty sure Mew dies to it too. Good chance to kill. So Solar Beam. Does he die to that? Oh, so close. So we know we're faster, so I think I can just keep going for Solar Beams. So that sucks though, just because he is losing his like most useless member. Like Sylvia's not really doing anything to me, so yeah, I take it out, but it doesn't really matter. So whatever. It's not that big. I get rid of another one, but well, it's kind of cool. I kill with a Solar Beam. That's kind of cool, I guess. A little bit of heat set. This is long, man. I'm just looking at my audio recording. I'm at 55 minutes. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the Terrakion is still... He has to go Terrakion. He has to. And we just go into Chestnut. So we're kind of still in the same situation. I can still sweep the Houndoom if Tracheon's gone, or not sweep, I guess, anymore, but I still win so long as Tracheon's gone, because his Suicune, in the sun, his skull does nothing to me. So his best answer is probably to go for like a Toxic and hopefully stall me out. So I do lose hits with, that's kind of unfortunate. But I do know that he can't really hit me all that hard. He can hit me with a Flamethrower, but I don't really care. I'm going for Toxic because I want to get this thing Toxic. Hit it, please. Thank you. And I don't really care that he has nothing really to bother me. He has Flamethrower and Thunderbolt. So I'm just going to go into my Florges. I'm going to get this Toxic off just to make sure that my Chestnut is staying healthy, because it continuously walls his Tracheon. And we didn't see Sleep Talk on his Suicune, so I don't know what it has as his fourth move. Yeah, so that's just nothing. I can freely go for a Defog here. I would love to have Toxic on this thing too. That would be sweet, because I could Toxic anything really. I think he switches here. I think he goes into Suicune. It'd be nice to go back into Chestnut. I think his Suicune he still has one turn left, I think. I'm just going to go for Heal Bell. It's the safer play. I get rid of that. Yeah, so Suicune comes in. I get rid of the Toxic on Chestnut, so Chestnut stays healthy now. Yeah, I can go back to Chestnut because his Suicune, it could have Ice Beam maybe as its last move, which will do a decent amount. But yeah, he has to go for one more sleep turn, which will be this turn. And then, yeah, I could just seed something. Like, he could go into the Mew, but Mew's just going to start taking a lot of damage here. So that's his last turn. I'm just going to go for Leech Seed. I think Mew's the likely switch. He just stays in. Yeah, I don't really care. I can just easily get that off. I could go for Toxic here. Toxic's not bad. It just at least it forces him to potentially rest again. Toxic's not bad. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. So he's just opened up the door for me to sweep. And he could get Rocks up. I'm just gonna go for Drain Punch, get some damage off. I hope he just stays in, because if he stays in, he just dies. Has he seen the Drain Punch? Yeah, yeah. I've used it once, so he's seen my full set. I think so. Yeah. That's unfortunate. But the Tracheon is Toxic now, so that'll start to be worn down. And I'm still pretty healthy too, so use Toxic to Tracheon's Toxic. I'm going to go for Toxic. Let's get this thing Toxic too. It'll just at least... That's sweet. So it's now... I'm getting pretty hurt here, but I can switch into Florges here and get this off. So that's our play. Does he go for rest? Yes, he does. So he's resting now. We can force the Tracheon in by going for... we can force it in by going for Houndoom here. With 4 Heal Bells left, I could go for Moonblast to catch it. That's not a bad idea. I start whittling away. That's not bad. Let's go for Moonblast. Let's try and... Okay, so he stays in. Get the special drop? Nope. Alright, so I'm going to Heal Bell then. I'm just going to get rid of that Toxic. Unfortunately, Rest has a lot of PP. He's only used 2. He's 16 left, which sucks. Getting a little bit worn down here. I'm just going to attack him again. I'm just going to fish for a special defense drop, because he can't really do anything to me. Get a drop, yeah. And that was with a crit too, so yeah, I don't think he has much. Get a drop. Yes. It's not really that big of a deal, because Scald's not doing much to me, but yeah. I mean, I could try and fish for like a crit or something like that, but... So I'm going to force him to switch into Tracheon here. I'm gonna go hard Houndoom. Let's go hard Houndoom. Yeah, that's going to be our play. He can try and stall me out here, that's fine. If he goes into anything, though, if he goes into Mew here, if he goes into, well, if he goes to Tracheon, that's bad, but It forces him to go into Terrakion. He can't stay in against a Sunny Day set because I'll just one-shot him with Solar Beam. That was really nice. That was a really nice double. I mean, he still takes toxic damage though, so that's another 6 gone. I'm gonna go into Crobat. I'm expecting a close combat here. Close combat, or maybe he could go toxic. Because I'm almost at heal loss 2. I think I'm down to 3 left. No, 2 left. So toxic's pretty likely here, or I think close combat. Because close combat is the only thing he has that's going to do much damage to my other, like, it's, my Chestnut's weak enough now that 2 close combats will kill. It's possible he goes for that. So I think Crobat's pretty good here. Crobat's usefulness is kind of dwindling. The Super Fang is nice to deal with the Suicune. But it doesn't do much else. So he's going to take 12% this turn. I hope he stays in. I hope he stays in, goes for something, because he'll lose another 12. He'll be down to 26. He'll be getting low. That sucks. Nice play. So he went for Stone Edge. So, speaking, man, this is the thing. He's kept his walls, or his counters, I guess, against me really healthy. So I have no reason not to go for a Leech Seed here, because it's very likely that he goes Suicune. Because I don't have grass coverage, which kind of sucks. I need to hit this. I need to hit this. Okay. But yeah, Terrakion's almost down. It's almost down. I'm just going to go back into my Houndoom here. That's nice. So, yeah, this is a problem, man. It's not, his Mew is not quite low enough. Do I care, actually, if his Terrakion takes a hit here? I don't think I do. So the sun's not up. No sun. Dark Pulse against no investment will do about 80%. What does it do to the Terrakion? It probably kills. Or he'll die to toxic damage, at least. I don't know who toxic the Terrakion at this point. Choice Scarf. Yeah, Dark Pulse does 23 to 27. Yeah, he dies to it, so I'm just going to go for Dark Pulse. Houndoom takes out the Mew. I don't think the crit mattered. So Houndoom kills Mew. So Houndoom has picked up 2 kills. So far, it looks like Houndoom is the top dog. Looks like Houndoom is the big dog of the match. And, yeah, do I care? Do I care what he goes for here? Does he go for close combat? I'm going to go Florges. Florges doesn't really do much for me anymore. Yeah, his Terrakion's almost down. I just need the Terrakion down and then I win. And his turns are very limited. Even if he saves this every single time, it's, what, 6? He loses it in, what, 5 turns? 6 down to 14. Down to 8, down to 2. So he's, what, yeah, he has 5 turns left? How many turns does he have left? I don't think he's slept once at all. I'm just going to go back into Houndoom. Because it forces the Terrakion in. I'm just going to go for Dark Pulse. I think that'll do a decent chunk to him still. Because, again, I don't think... I need to actually run this. I hope he stays and just let me hit him once. So he has no special defense stats. A Dark Pulse will still do decent chunks. So we can just check here. We get another crit. So that crit mattered, probably. Dark Pulse crit would do about 47 to... Yeah, so he's max health, no special defense. So that was his first turn of sleep. I could go for a Sunny Day set here. Do I risk that? All right, let's go for it. So that's unfortunate, but something dies here. Something dies to a hit, and I think we just won the game because something's dying. Something just dies to Solar Beam, regardless of what he goes into. He can... yeah, I think he just loses here. I'm going to Chestnut and just hit Spiky Shield him in. So I think I'm just going to pick up another kill here. I don't even think about it. Solar Beam does... I think I calculated he has no special defense, so it does like 95 to like 100 and something in the sun. 91 to 107, so he dies 100%. And Houndoom gets another kill. Or will. So, not the best game to start off the season. This one's long. I'm at 105 minutes now. Jeez. I hope OBS is still recording. Yeah. So it's still going. It's a long game. I mean, it's a pretty good game, man. I knew this was going to be a good game. People were talking smack about Cloud's team, talking about how it sucked, and there's holes. There's definitely holes in this team. There's definitely some holes, but at the same time, I have a lot of respect for it. He's a really good battler. So even with a bad team, and I don't think it's a bad team, but it definitely has some holes. He's going to do well because he's a really good battler. And we didn't actually get to battle last season, so I was really pumped to battle him this season. I think it's a pretty solid week 1 open. Because even though he limited himself with who he could pick, it had to be a dog. Like, look at his team, man. He has Mew, Suicune, Terrakion. He has Umbreon. So I got 10% on his team. Like, he has a pretty scary team. There's a lot of threats that you have to account for, and you can kind of see it here. I think my team's very good. I think we've played pretty well, and yet it's still been pretty close. So I don't really think what he's thinking here. I don't know if he thinks he has an option. We haven't seen his 4th move yet, so it could be like Protect or something, which would be... Actually, if he's Protect, shit. Did I not think about that? Flash Fire does 1... Oh, sorry, not Flash Fire. What didn't he show up here? Okay, so he's gone. So Hounding Kill is Suicune, so that's cool. Okay, so it does more than 10%. So it's like, I can't remember how much it does. So if he had Protect, we could have potentially died there. So I don't have to think about it. I'm just going to go into Chestnut. He might die to Toxic here. Chestnut might get a kill, I don't know. Depends on what he goes for. But we know it's full set. The hardest thing he can hit me with is close combat. And if he does go into close combat, I can go into Florges and preserve differential. Because I have to preserve differential for this. I'm about to run out of power actually on my phone because I have to record this on my phone. So hopefully he finishes it soon. So. Well, I guess I'll just say this now because I guess a crit mattered or something. My philosophy on crits is that I don't apologize for crits when I get them because I have no control over when crits happen. But with that mindset, you can't be mad. I'm never mad when crits happen to me. So I never complain. I never moan about crits because it's part of the game. You can't control them. I'm just going to go Florges here. I 100% know that I will lose games this season, in the regular season, 100% because I got critted because of hacks, and I also know that I will win games exclusively because of hacks. That's just how the game works. And yeah, you just kind of have to take that what it is. If you can't handle that, you shouldn't be playing Pokemon, in my opinion. Hacks are going to happen. Don't apologize when they happen in your favor, and don't cry when they happen against you. So, yeah, I'm not sure what calc they're talking about, but... But yeah, I think overall this game has been pretty hacks free. I think there's been a couple crits, but there's been a couple crits on like, death hits. I guess I could. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just going for a spiky shield. He's locked into. I think he dies here. I don't know why I was going to switch. Yeah, so he's going to take damage from that, and then he dies to Toxic. So awesome game. I'm gonna pause the recording now, just because I'm about to run out of power. But yeah, great game, Clad. Start off this season pretty well, 4-0 win, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. I think we're playing against XRN next week, which is going to be a divisional battle, so that's gonna be like a huge game. So we start off 1-0, that's big. Again, we're in a really hard conference or hard division, so we're just gonna keep trying winning. I'll talk to you guys next week.